5280 Sports Network on a Monday, your morning minute. Hi, how are you? Nate Lundy, Shawn Drotar. I don't want to talk. Rhode Island blew it. They blew it. They blew it. You could have beaten the Ducks. You could have made my day. We could have had Duke and Oregon lose in the same day. Do you realize how amazing that would have been? Planets would have aligned. World peace would have happened. No, Rhode Island has to... Never mind. As we come out of the weekend, a loss for the Nuggets, Shawn, against the Houston Rockets over the weekend. But was there any silver lining to it, despite the fact that there's a loss, or is this starting to get nervous about the idea of postseason play?
Well, it's both. You should be nervous about postseason play. The Nuggets schedule is a nightmare. There are multiple teams on their tail that maybe have an easier path to the playoffs. But I think there is a silver lining. The team played very well, again, without Gallo, without Chandler. This was a game, and it was a game late against a very, very good Houston team. So the Nuggets are making a lot of progress. To my mind, this is further validation, and I hate to harp on the point, that the Nuggets absolutely should have dealt both Wilson Chandler and Danilo Gallinari during the trade deadline. They had certainly multiple opportunities to do it. This is something that I've been harping on for a while, but I think it's evident that that's the case. They're able to play very well without these guys. They could have gotten, even if it's picks in return, some young players, who knows what, but you lose the negativity that Chandler's brought to the locker room. The fact that Gallinari tends to be hurt a lot. I know that's not his fault, but both of these guys are hurt a lot. When the Nuggets had a chance to move them both while they're healthy, now they're stuck with them. They don't know what they'll get out of them through the stretch, and you may end up losing Gallinari in the offseason anyway, unless you're willing to overpay for him. So I think the Nuggets misplayed that. The question is, will they miss the playoffs? And will it cost them because they missed an opportunity to get better going forward as well?
And now they get a chance to play the Rockets again. This time they will do it in Houston. Yeah, that will be fun. When we look at the Broncos, Dakota, easy for me to say, Dakota Watson headed to the 49ers. As for the Traffic and Romo together on the 8s, no update there for you, but we'll try to keep an eye on it as we go throughout the next, I don't know how long. Like I said, if he winds up in a TV booth, whatever. At this point, I think Broncos fans are just trying to figure out what's happening in the draft as opposed to worrying about what's happening with Tony Romo. Speaking of which, some great draft breakdowns happening with our buddy Jake Marsing and Ryan Green. Those are posted up at 5280sportsnetwork.com if you have not had a chance to be able to check those out. And Colorado State continues their run through the NIT. The game is tonight at Moby. They take on another CSU. Cal State Bakersfield will be their opponent. If they win, they then advance to Madison Square Garden to be a part of the final 8 of the NIT. So good luck to Larry Eustace and the rest of the CSU squad. As we look at the past weekend, we know it was all about everybody's brackets, so we want to remind you that the second chance bracket is posted at 5280sportsnetwork.com. That's right. If you tore up your bracket and have since flushed it down the toilet, the beauty of it is you get to start all over again. We have a 16-team bracket posted up for you, so you take the teams that are part of the remaining 16 of the tournament, you make your picks from there, you've got a whole nother chance to win some prizes. Does that make you feel better after seeing what happened to your bracket?
Well, some of my teams are still around. I didn't say pick Duke.
I did. Stupid Rhode Island. Anyway, get logged on, 5280sportsnetwork.com. It's brought to you by Insure You Colorado, as well as our friends at Southbridge Dentistry. It is our second chance bracket. It's another opportunity for you to win some prizes. So we hope you'll stop by the site and do that. You've got until Thursday afternoon to do so. Other than that, enjoy the first day of spring, everybody, although the weather's felt that way for a month and a half, hasn't it? For Shawn, I'm Nate. We'll see you.